Hey, welcome back. Oh, it's really weird. I mean, there's lots of things that are really important to me, but lately I've actually been having a hard time coming up with ideas for videos. And, well, one of the things I want to talk about is sometimes we make things a lot harder than they need to be. And, well, a few videos ago, I was talking about all the things that this guy knows, and he's doing it off camera, so can't really show you, but the only thing that he did not know that the other ones know, and I'd kind of put it off because, well, it's not real important. Plus, I wasn't sure how hard it was going to be. And, well, turns out all I really had to do was ask him just to do it, and he will do a perfectly good little circle for me. So that's just a perfect example of how we frequently make things much harder than they need to be. All I had to do was ask him, and he would do it. He actually does it both directions. You want to go that way now? Thank you. I don't know if he's off. Not right on camera for that, but that's okay. You saw enough that you get the idea anyhow. That and it's kind of been like that for a lot of his training. A lot of the stuff I've just made it harder than it needed to be. It was he's really easy to work with. I mean, not all horses will be. Sometimes things are a little bit more effort, but most of the time we just make it a whole lot harder than it needs to be. We underestimate how easy the task is to perform for us. We also underestimate how smart the horse is, and we underestimate how easy it can learn things, which can also lead to more problems because they learn wrong things quite easily too, and we don't want them doing that either. So, underestimating the horse's ability to learn can cause us problems in two ways. Like I said, they learn bad things, and well, we make it harder than it needs to be to learn the right things. And well, as you can see, you just saw what he did, and I put that off for quite a while because I thought it was going to be a fair bit of effort to do that, because it can be sometimes. But in his case, it turns out all I had to do was ask him to do it. Go figure. So anyhow, brief little message though for you today. I just wanted to say, don't make it harder than it needs to be. Sometimes training horses, well, it is actually, training horses in itself is actually a whole lot easier than most people think it is. I discovered once I started figuring out how to do it, just communicating with the horse and some of the basics, it was way easier than I ever expected it would be. So, there you go. There was a time I knew nothing too. I didn't grow up with horses. I had to learn all this stuff, and most of it I had to figure out on my own. And turns out once you start learning, actually it's not that hard. So don't make things harder than they need to be. Have a good day. Silly guy.